Now we've got our handle and we're going to attach our Turks head to the end of the handle. You should have in your kit, it's about 1 metre of kangaroo hide lace, a lacing needle to help you. We grab our whip handle, and you'll see at the end we have a little piece of leather that has been skived around the end of the handle. To actually start the Turks head, we place the short end here like this, and we're moving around away from us as we go. So we pull it around and then over. So we should end up with a cross pattern there. We then come around over the top. We then grab our lacing needle, pass through underneath that one. When you're pulling the lace through, make sure you pull it by the lace and not by the needle, because it's very easy to pull the needle out of the end of the lace. We'll back around again. Passing up through. Over the top of both of those. And then we're going to go through underneath that one. Back around again. We might have to just jiggle this one around a little. We're coming back around, and what we're going to do now is go over the top of this one, through underneath this one, over the top, underneath this next one, over the top, underneath this one, and we're back where we started. Once we get to this point, we just want to go around and make sure all the laces are evenly spaced. They don't need to be tight, they just need to be evenly spaced around the handle. So as long as there's a nice gap between everything, just move everything along so it's a nice even spacing, like so. And then all we're going to do now is just go straight back through, and we're going to follow that first strand that we started with, and we're going to follow it up and over. Wherever it goes, we're just going to go along beside it. So pull it through there, making sure that as soon as you get the needle through and you can get some lace, grab the lace and pull the lace through. So we're just following this strand all the way along. If you get a twist, just pull it back and then come through the right way. So we just follow that strand all the way around. So the further you get around, it gets a little bit tighter because you're going over 2 bits of lace all the time. So it becomes a little bit more difficult. Just about done. Just following that same strand. So we just about get around to this point here, and now we're going back over ourselves again where we were before. We go through once and then through one more time, and we just leave that bit sitting up loose. Now we just need to pull the Turk's head tight. So we just start with our tail, we just give it a little snug pull, and then with a small pair of a small screwdriver or a fork, you can just pull the strands tight as you go around. So you've got to pull each strand tight. We tighten it up as we go around, all the way. So we just follow this one strand all the way around, pulling it tighter as we go until we end up with the job completed like this. It's all been pulled up tight. All we need to do then is we need to just carefully cut the lace off there and across here. Carefully cut a little bit of lace off, making sure that we don't cut the actual Turk's head itself. And there we go, we've got our Turk's head all done. All we have to do then is just roll it on a bit of wood with your hand, rolling it around. Smoothing it out until we get the finished product, like so. And that's it, sort of doing our Turk's head for our whip handle.